Hey YouTube, Twig here, bringing you guys my updated Raidraptor deck profile for August 2015. We got some more support for this deck in Clash of Rebellion. Sadly, though, we did not get Force Strix, which really helps with the search power of this deck, but hopefully we'll get him later down the line. But we still got some awesome effect monsters added into the deck, so let's go ahead and bring you guys the update. I run 3 Raidraptor Vanishing Lanius, probably one of the main Raidraptors of the deck. His effect is once per turn during your main phase, if this card was normal or special summon this turn, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Raidraptor from your hand. So he's pretty much the swarm of the deck. The whole deck focuses on Exceed summoning, either your Raidraptor Exceed monsters or a bunch of other rank 4 monsters, and then possibly ranking them up using the Raidraptor rank up spell cards. So he's the pretty basic effect, very easy to swarm the field with him. And I run 3 of the new Raidraptor, Fuzzy Lanius. He's more of the searcher of the deck. If you control a Raidraptor monster other than Fuzzy Lanius, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Raidraptor Fuzzy Lanius from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Fuzzy Lanius once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate this deck, except for Raidraptor monsters. So if we had Force Strix, this guy would be amazing. Just because of that last effect, it really limits your special summoning options. But other than that, Force Strix is a rank 4, 2 level 4 monsters, and he allows for searching and power-up build. But regardless, it's very easy to still get out Rise Falcon with this guy's ability. This is what the deck needed, which were monsters that can just, special summon by controlling other monsters. It's that swarm that the deck was really going for. And I also run 3 Raidraptor Sharp Lanius. Once per turn during your main phase, if this card was normal or special summon this turn, you could target 1 face-up attack position monster on the field and change it to face-up defense position. And during your main phase 2, if this card was attacked, you can target 1 Raidraptor monster in your graveyard and special summon it. You can only use the effect of Sharp Lanius once per turn. So once again, just another swarm field spell. Helps getting over tough things on your opponent's side of the field. Just another great card to use. Really utilizing the Raidraptor section of the deck is what this deck really needed to go for. We didn't really have too many effect monsters until the last 2 packs, so it's great that the deck is still getting lots of support. I also run 3 Raidraptor Mimicry Lanius. Once per turn during your main phase, if this card was normal or special summon this turn, you can increase the levels of all Raidraptor monsters you currently control by 1. During your main phase, if this card is in the graveyard, because it was sent there this turn, you can banish this card. If you do, add 1 Raidraptor card from your deck to your hand, except for Mimicry Lanius. So once again, just another search card. The whole rank up effect is really nice, just because I only run 3 of the rank up spell card, so using that, you wouldn't be able to utilize all the Raidraptors in your extra deck, but with Mimicry Lanius, getting out a rank 5 is a lot easier now, so you can get out Blaze Falcon and rank it up that way. So there's a chance that you could go through everything in your extra deck if need be in that game. And lastly, I also run 2 Raidraptor Singing Lanius. If you control a face-up XYZ monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Raidraptor Singing Lanius once per turn this way. It's just another swarm effect monster. It has low attack and defense, so he's just there to get off probably another essential Exceed summon. Once again, bringing up Force Strix. I just really like the card. It's really good. Very easy to utilize this card to get out multiple Force Strix, so I really hope we do get that card quickly down the road. And I also run 2 Summoner Monk, just another card to help get through the deck faster. Plenty of spells you can discard if they're dead otherwise to utilize for Summoner Monk. Also 1 Zephyros the Elite, just another Wing Beast monster that's easy to get out without taking up a normal. And 2 Harpy's Harpist. Her effects to compulse and add really help with the deck. Only like running 2 though. I found 3 to be a little cloggy. Other than that, an overall great card. That's it for monsters. We'll move on to spells. I run 3 Rank Up Magic Revolution Force. This card's great just because the rank up possibilities for the deck are great, and the fact that you can use your opponent's Exceed monsters for the rank up really, can make or break some of the plays you're doing. I love that it's a quick play, makes all the different plays with it possible. Awesome card to use. I kind of still prefer it to the new rank up spell card we got, but I've also tried mixing in maybe 2 of this and 1 of that, but for now I like it at 3. And I also run 2 Swallow's Nests, just good, to sift through some of the different Wing Beast monsters in the deck, depending on what I need for the situation. And I also run 3 MST, just because you don't want, to have your big play be messed up. You can go for the big exceed, then your opponent torrentials or warnings or something like that. And that big play can probably sometimes either make or break your winning strategy with the deck. And I also run 2 Raidraptor's Nest. Now with so many Raidraptors in the deck, I am thinking of bumping this up to 3. But for now, just 2. If you control 2 or more Raidraptor monsters, you can add 1 Raidraptor monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can only use the effect of Nest once per turn. It's just the search that I really like, continuous on the field. If I was going to bump it up to 3, might take out an MST or one of the rank up spell cards. Not 100% sure yet. But once again, it is a great card. Plus, I also run 1 Allure of Darkness. All the Raidraptor monsters are dark, so very easy to use this card for draw power. And supposed to be a Raigeki, just Dark Hole for now. But yeah, Raigeki's in another deck. I think it's in my Performa Pals right now. But yeah, just, basic staple pop-up. And for traps, I run 3 Raptor's Gust. Love this card. When a spell or trap is activated while you control a Raidraptor card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Just more, back row hate that you can stop with this card. Counter trap, so pretty much can get over anything that is annoying. Awesome card. Love it. And 2 Deep Prison, just more back row protection, along with 1 Ring of Destruction, 1 Bottomless, 1 Warning, and 1 Compulse. So that is it for the main deck. We'll move on to extra. I run 2 Raidraptor Rise Falcon. Probably your main Raidraptor of the deck. It requires 3 level 4s, Wing Beast monsters. This card can attack all special summon monsters your opponent controls once each, and once per turn you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card, then target 1 face-up special summon monster your opponent controls. This card gains attack equal to that monster. So you always aim for the highest attack point monster, and his attack is 100, so that means you'll be able to get over all the special summon monsters and destroy them all and have your opponent take some big damage. Of course, big problems arise when you go up against something like Shadal's and they have Construct. Yeah, you'll be able to copy the Construct's attack, but its own ability will pop the Rise Falcons. So you got to work around situations like that. And I also run 2 Raidraptor Blaze Falcon. This card can attack directly while it has Exceed material. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card, and destroy every special summon monster your opponent controls, and if you do, inflict 500 points of damage for each monster destroyed. You mainly go for this card with either the rank up spell card, or if you manage to, bump up everything with Mimic Eulanius, and you have 3 face-up cards on the field, Raidraptor-wise. But otherwise, going with the rank-up spell card is a lot easier to utilize this card. Great for, getting over things that are, impossible to attack into with Rise Falcon. And I also run 2 Revolution Falcon, 1 more rank up to go through, and you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card. It can attack all monsters your opponent controls. And at the start of the damage step, if this card inflicts your opponent... sorry, I kind of forgot what the card does. It's hard to remember each effect. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's face-up special summon monster, that monster's attack and defense becomes 0. If this card has a Raidraptor Exceed monster's Exceed material, gains this effect. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do inflict damage to your opponent equal to half that monster's attack. Its stats are pretty good, decent-wise. The pop ability is great, and I love that the rank-ups for both of the Raidraptor monsters do inflict a lot of burn damage, which in the end can make or break a game. It is a little difficult to go for Revolution Falcon just because you possibly have to rank up twice to get this card, but well worth it in the end. And I also run 1 Ice Beast Xerofen, 1 Maestro, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Daigusto and Morale, 1 Gaga Cowboy, 1 Castel, 1 number 82, 1 Arc, and 1 Exciton. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.